going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's so cold in here, but we're going on the Impreza today, and you maybe wonder what I'm doing. I'm actually going to try to improve the fitment for my bag setup here. Some of you may know I went with a new tire size for my all-season set of tires on the TEs for this car. So we're at 245/35 on an 18x9.5, so that gives us a little bit of a stretch. So I'm thinking we could probably camber this in a little bit with the help of a bigger spacer right here. So here we got some 15mm spacers. So I ran these on the stock 8.6 wheels when they were on this car, just so I would have enough clearance with the Brembos. But now we're gonna go stance for here and try some new fitment. So I'm gonna start off first by trying the 15 by itself and seeing how that looks without adjusting anything. Right now the wheel is plus 40, so with a 15mm spacer, it's gonna be an effective offset of 25. And with the Brembos, there is a 2mm spacer to space out this caliper, so that gives us a little bit more poke as well. Man, when it gets cold in here, we run out of breath quick, so don't mind me. Anyway, should be pretty easy to install. I need to get in alignment anyway, so that's why I'm kind of messing with the fitment. Because, you know, it could always be better. Pretty simple. Install this like that. See how this looks with the wheel on. So I'm just gonna mount the wheel on and just really see what it looks like without adjusting anything. I feel like it's gonna get stuck on the fender and it probably won't be able to air out all the way. We'll see. I don't think I've ever tried spacers with this wheel here, so give it a try. So here it is with just plus 15, and honestly just judging by where we're at now, this is probably the max we can go. So I'm gonna thread this back on. This is enough. See where we're at. So, you know, just because this car is retired from shows doesn't mean I still can't work on it and have fun. So figured without spending any money, I can try to make the fitment look a little better. That's what we're gonna try to accomplish today. So this is aired up right now. Once I drop the car, it's not gonna be slammed obviously, so we're gonna slowly air out and see what it looks like. You can kind of tell from right here, a ton of poke. So hopefully there's enough camber for it to tuck under, but we're gonna find out here real shortly. This should be the best angle we can get. All right, let's see what happens, guys. Right, check this out. So that is maxed out right there, and I believe the fender probably flared stuff out, if anything, but let's take a closer look at the fitment now. As you can see, we're fully aired out now, so here's the side without the spacer. You can see there is a bit of a gap there, definitely be improved. There's no spacer on that side, and check this side out. That is tight fitment right there. Here's a better look from the side. It's fully aired out, didn't touch the camber yet, and you can see there's still quite a bit of room to go. So if I camber it in a little bit, I think that right there should clear, and we'll either be fender to lip or slightly tucked, which I do kind of like the slightly tucked look because it makes you look super slammed. Kind of like the rear. The rears I may not touch today because I'm not sure what I could really do. And I don't like adjusting those control arms back there because it's kind of a pain. So we're just gonna mess with the front today. I think we should be able to get it to match pretty nice, if not better. So this is where we're at right now, guys. And that was just not doing anything. I'm actually kind of wondering if I wiggle the steering wheel, I might be able to get this to go down a little more. We'll see. Let's check it out. I think that's maxed out wherever it's at. So just a little camber, guys, and it will probably fender to lip. Of course, there's not much of a lip on this wheel, but at least if it's down here, you see there's that much gap left, that would be sick. So I'm gonna adjust the camber bolts and see where we're at. I'm not really able to adjust the camber plates because I feel like the bag will probably end up hitting the inside of the frame. And right now where I have it, it's not gonna interfere with these here, and I don't really want to shave that, so I'm just gonna be adjusting the camber bolts here. And on my particular setup, I have a camber bolt down here on the bottom and on the top. It's just the way it worked out. So pretty much the bottom one, it would adjust by pushing this out, although it kind of looks maxed out already. So we're gonna see how much I can move this inwards. So let's give it a try. So I adjusted it. I'm not sure about how much and if even at all, because it doesn't seem like it wants to move that much. So honestly, I might have to swap back the stock lower bolt if I can find it, so that I can adjust it more, I hope. But let's see if that moved it any. All right, so I swapped the bolts that go into the hub. I think I gave it more camber. Not sure, so we're gonna air it out right now and see where we're at. Dang, we were so close. Look at it, guys. We're so close to tucking. There's probably just a little bit. I wonder if I just rolled the fender, it'd probably be good, but man. Man, we're so close. I wonder if it's getting binded right here by this part of the fender, because you literally can't fit anything in there. So that might be the problem. I mean, I could try messing with the top hats, but it's just so close to the inside that I just don't want to risk rubbing it, but it might be okay. I'm gonna air everything else out and see if that makes any difference. I wonder if I adjust the top hat just slightly, that'll give it that extra push to camber in all the way. Because look how close we are. I mean, so close. As you can see, we're not fully maxed out on the plates. So honestly, I'm just gonna send it, try it, and see if we still clear. Alright, so now the camera plates are fully maxed out. I think this might be it, guys. Let's check it out. Well, I did do more, but I think this part of the fender is just still being the main culprit here, because I can still kind of fit under here, but I might have to roll the fender more right there in order to tuck. I don't know, guys. Here's before, or here's after. Here's before. So definitely a little lower now. This might be because we're kind of uneven right now, but definitely lower. As you can see, this has like a whole 2-finger gap, while this side probably 1, so not a huge difference, but we may need to mess with this fender some more. I can probably flare it out or something. On second thought, I don't think it's because of the fender. I think literally the top of the tire is sitting on the frame and it cannot really go any lower unless I made some more camber adjustment, but I would have to space out the wheel some more. Honestly, regardless, now with the spacer, it looks a lot better. Like it fills out the space a lot more, because if you see, when I tug on this fender here, you would think the wheel would drop at this point, but or the car would drop, but nope, still stuck in the same spot. So I'm pretty sure the top of the tire is literally touching the frame, and there's really not much we can do about that because of this tire size. I think if I had a 225/35, definitely would be fender to lip. Here's a better look. Sorry for the wind. Here it is, guys. So I have this set on my ride head right now because I feel like it's easier to see the difference in camber that way. First and foremost, we have way better fitment, I think. So there's still a lot of room here because this fender's rolled pretty good. I actually accidentally baking this fender at one point. You can kind of see it there, so that's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll probably sometime in the future probably get a new fender or something, who knows. With the 15 mil spacer on, it is so much better. Like, just check that out right there. Fitment super tight. Hopefully I can kind of capture this from right here. If you can see this angle right here, just a bit more poke there, the camber just a little more. We head over to this side. I think I may have this bag adjusted a little higher than the other side, but again, I tried to max out the camber as best I could. I feel like this side has less, so we're gonna have to revisit this another day and just see what we can do about that. The rears are untouched. I didn't do anything different here. I could probably fit a 5 mil spacer and be fine, or maybe even a 10 mil. The rear doesn't have any extended studs, so of course I can't run anything higher than a 5. So I might slip on a 5 on the back just for now, and then maybe in the future get the extended studs and go with a 10 or 15, because I definitely have a lot more room now with this stretch setup. You can see back there, it's probably a good 10 mil back there. So in the future we'll probably do something like that, and the rears are rolled to the max pretty much, so it's not really anything else we can do with that. Here we are, all aired out, so we head to the front here. You can see our fitment now. It's a lot tighter than before for sure, but you can see we still have just a little bit until we're fender to lip. But honestly, with the spacer now and the camber, I really like this fitment a lot better. You can see it definitely has a much more aggressive feel to that. We head to this side. It's all right. I think I need to roll this fender some more, but you can see it's still kind of the same in terms of the height it's at, but I think it still looks really good. So I might try something the next time I visit this and try to lower the bag. I think we might have some room there, but also believe the top of the tire is touching the frame, so that might be why we can't go any lower. And also the tire size could be in a factor. This is a 245/35, so if I had a 225/35, it'll probably be fender to lip, but we're not really gonna go that stance on this car. Actually get a full shot of this car. I feel like you guys haven't seen this car much on the channel recently, because of course I work on the 8.6 as the main project, but we're kind of revisiting this now just for fun. This car still snaps my neck every time. Love that it's on bags, TEs. Best combo you could ask for. And I think the spacers, guys, definitely made a huge difference. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. This car is looking a lot better now. Man, just from the side, it's so freaking crazy. I love this car. So that's gonna be the end of the video. I think we're gonna revisit this project another day. Gonna either do different camber bolts, maybe change up the orientation again. I'm not sure how to go about getting more camber without slotting anything or modifying anything. So we're gonna try to run as much camber as we can and get the best fitment possible with what we have. So, you guys might be wondering, why am I working on this car still? Well, I mean, just because it's retired from shows and everything doesn't mean I still can't work on it. And honestly, it's something fun to do now that I have 2 projects to work on, and when there's not much going on for the 8.6, I can kind of dive into this thing. I'm still not trying to spend any more money on this car, so I'm just kind of working with what I got. So far, we're doing okay with that. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at WhatIKGFX. Check out Katana Style, katanastyle.com, and at Katana Style on Instagram, and I'll catch you guys next time.